Hey cruisers, it's Erin here. Welcome back to Cruising with the Adams. My hair is a mess. It is hot outside. I'm just kind of letting it do its own thing right now. I just took a shower because, oh my gosh, I just walked right outside and came back and I'm already sweating so freaking badly. So I'm just kind of letting my hair do its own thing right now. So today we're going to talk about the different kind of payments that you have on a Carnival cruise ship. Mostly I'm going to talk about Carnival. However, I may talk about Royal Caribbean a little bit. So these are just different options that you can pay on for your cruise without feeling stressed out. A lot of people don't know about these payment options before they book a cruise, so I'm here to kind of help. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to this video channel. Okay, so for starters, when you're booking a cruise, you got the deposit where you have to pay the deposit down and then you can pay the rest later. However, when I book with Carnival, they do a thing sometimes if you book it farther out in advance that they have a thing where you can pay $50 deposit per person. However, it's just me and my husband. So our deposit goes from like $250 to $100. So my thing with Carnival that I've learned when I booked my own cruise, because normally I use a PVP or I use a travel agent, so I've learned a little bit more about the different Carnival options that they have for payment plans. So when you pay your deposit, let's say it's $100, because that's about what we pay, because we always try to book our cruise out in advance. So we pay the $100. However, let's say you pay the $100. Now you have all these payment plan options. So either one, you can pay it off right there and then and there, which some people love to do, which if you have the money, great, do it. I would do that if I had the money, just pay it all off right then and there. Number two, there's a payment option where you can pay your deposit and then you can link up with the Carnival and basically make auto payment, I believe, options every single month. So like if your cruise is $1,000 and you have a year out or whatnot, they might do it $75 to $100 each month. They take it out of your checks and your deposit check until your cruise is paid off. I don't know if it's before the 90 days or after the 90 days as well. Link down below in the comments. Let me know if that is correct, if they do it before the 90 days or at the 90 days. I believe it is at the 90 days because I do see some people on Facebook complaining like, oh, I can't make my final payment until after the 90 days, da 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 da. So let me know down in the comments about if it's before the 90 days or if it's after the 90 days that they also make the payments. So number three. So that was number two. So number three. There is another payment plan where you make your own payments. So you don't have to link it up to your cards. You don't have to have Carnival take it out of your checks every month. You make your own payment plan. So let's say you pay your deposit of $100. Okay, so your cruise is $1,000. So you might want to do $50 in 2 weeks and then $200 in a month, and then a month and a half do another $100. So you can do that. However, if you do that, I know for sure you have to do that before the 90 days cutoff line, because if not, more likely your cruise is going to get canceled, I believe. I've never had that issue. I've always paid it off before the 90 days. Also, link in the comments below if they do cut it off to where it's like, okay, you haven't paid that, so now you can't go on your cruise. So let me know down below. Also, there is another payment option, which I personally did not know about this payment option until I started booking my own cruises. However, I learned about this payment option and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is great. Like for me, it's great. Not for everybody. So not everybody's going to think that it's great, and that's okay. If this is a payment plan that you find great for yourself and whoever you're traveling with, great. I personally think you should just do it because I do it and I love it. Okay, so not everybody loves this payment plan because they do a soft credit check on your credit score. However, I personally love it. This is something that I'm not afraid to use because they do a soft credit check, and it's called Uplift. So if you are cruising with Carnival and you're just kind of like, don't really want to do these payment options, like I need something that just basically just pays my cruise and then I make payment options every month on it until it's paid off, like this is the way to go. So I didn't know about Uplift until I booked my own cruise. My travel agent, I don't know if she just didn't have the option for it. I don't know if she just didn't tell me about it. However, when I found out about this, I was like, okay, dope, I'm gonna do this. And I'm trying it out for this cruise because I do want to try out different payment plans just to see how they are, and then I can always report back to you guys to help you guys out when you're booking your cruises. So with Uplift, they did a soft credit check. So my cruise, let's say, is $1,000, so which is about what I paid for this cruise. So I already did my $100 deposit. Now I don't know if Uplift will pay your deposit or if you have to pay it and then use Uplift. If you know this, answer this question, link it down below in the comments. However, I know like for Royal Caribbean, they use a thing called Affirm. They don't use Uplift, they use Affirm. Affirm will cover all of it. So they'll do your deposit, things like that. They just pay all of it. But for this Carnival cruise, I'm paying about $1,000 for our Carnival cruise. And then basically what they do is Uplift pays for the whole cruise. So yay, going on a cruise. And then Uplift will just have you make payments every single month until it's paid off. So therefore, I'm making about $200 payments because I wanted to get it paid off early, things like that. So Uplift basically paid off my whole entire cruise. So no stress there. I didn't have to worry about it. And then basically I pay monthly $200 a month until it's paid off, and then I'm good to go. And then once it's paid off, I don't have to worry about it. I don't owe them anything else. Everything's done. Whippy, I'm going on a cruise. So basically Uplift, what they do is they take your cruise, they pay for it, and then you just pay them back monthly. They are affiliated a little bit with Carnival because Carnival allows them to do that. However, you make the payments directly towards Uplift. You don't make the payments towards Carnival because you're borrowing money, basically is what it is. You're borrowing money to Uplift. They pay the cruise, you pay them back. Now, let's talk about a little bit about like excursions and drink packages. However, there are a few drink packages to pick from when it comes to Carnival, and I would say that our favorite drink package is the Bubbles drink package because my husband and I, we don't really drink alcohol often. So if we're gonna drink alcohol, we'll just pay it per drink order. So we'll just buy 1, 2, 3 throughout the cruise. Like, we don't really do the Cheers drink package. We love the Bubbles because we're big Dr. Pepper drinkers, Baja Blast drinkers, things like that. So I love me some Dr. Pepper because our home port is Galveston, and luckily through Galveston they do have Dr. Pepper on the ship. Now, if you're ever stressed out, because if you think about it, Uplift doesn't do excursions. From what I know, they don't do excursions, drink package. Let me know down below in the comments if they do. However, I notice on my end, they don't. So one thing to think about is if your internet package, for instance, for my husband and I, we're going on a cruise in December, and it's a 5-day cruise. So our internet package is $153. Now, not everyone's gonna have $153 just hanging out like, hey, here, take this and spend it on your internet. So like, if you don't have that money, that's okay. There's a couple things that you can think about whenever you are wanting to pay for internet or excursions or a drink package. So number one option, if you have the money, just pay it. No one's gonna bother you. It's paid off. It's done. You already got the drink package, great. Or the internet package or excursions, whatnot. So number one is just pay it off. If you have the money, great. But not everybody has this option. Number two, now you can't really make payments through Carnival on the drink package or excursions or internet. From what I understand, from my experience with it, you can't really just make like little payments. You can't like buy it and then make payments. However, there are some apps out there in the world that can help you pay for things. Like, for instance, number one, Klarna. Number two, Afterpay. So these are apps that you sign in, create an account. So let's say you go with Klarna. So you sign in, you make an account, you go up in the search bar on Klarna, type in carnival.com. Now it's going to direct you to the Carnival site. So then down below you can hit the K, and let's say it's $153, okay, for your internet. So then you decide, okay, I'm going to just pay my internet with this. So you make your card. So down at the bottom there's a K. You click on that, you do $153. Now that's going to pay for it, but you're going to have to split up payments in 4 different options. So like, well, not 4 different options, but you have 4 payments. So they're going to take that $153 and then they're going to split it up between 4 payments. So Klarna is going to pay for your internet package or your drink package or whatever you're paying for. And then you're going to make 4 payments on that $153 or that $200, how much ever you spend. So for instance, like let's say you get the drink package, you get internet and maybe 1 excursion, and that's $500 total. So with that $500, Klarna is going to pay for that $500. They're going to pay for it. So boom, you got it. Everything's good. The first payment is going to be the day that you create the card. So let's say you do $500, you're going to pay $125 that day. Okay? And then in 2 weeks, they're going to take out another $125. And then 2 weeks after that, $125. And then your last payment, which would be 2 weeks after that, they're going to take another $125 until it's paid off. Now, I know with Klarna, if your payment is a little bit late, they give you 10 more days to pay it. However, I know that if you don't pay on it, they shut it down to where you can't make other purchases on Klarna until that's paid. I don't know the extent after that. I've never had that issue before, but I had an issue one time. For some reason, it didn't take out, and I didn't realize it. 10 days later, they tried again, and it did take out. So I don't know with Klarna if they go after you for the money. I don't know exactly how that works. Now, there is another app called Afterpay. Now this one's a little bit different. You can't go to the website on carnival.com and just select how much ever you want to pay. Afterpay does it in gift cards. So you search in the search bar Carnival Cruise and they pop up sometimes with gift cards, sometimes it doesn't. You just have to wait until it, like, you might try back in a week after that, see if they have it where it pops up for the Carnival Cruise. So let's say you want to pay through Afterpay. You would make up a gift card. So Carnival gift card, you use that gift card to pay for everything. Now, however, if you do a gift card, you don't get all that money back. So if you do a $500 gift card, you only spend $300, you're still gonna have $200 left on that gift card to spend with Carnival. So you can use that on anything on the Carnival, but you won't get that money back in your wallet through Afterpay. So if you do a $500 gift card, you would do the same payment plans every 2 weeks. It would take out for 4 payment plans until it's paid off. So you do $500, it'd be $125 every 2 weeks and for 4 times until it's paid off. And then you would just use that Carnival gift card for whatever you're wanting to spend on it, things like that. So that's a couple of options that you can think about when you're buying like excursions, drink packets, internet, whatever it is you want to pay on the cruise ship. So if you think about it, you got 3 options there. Either one, just pay it off if you have the money. Normally my husband and I, if we both have the money, we just go ahead and pay it off. Like if our internet's $153, we just go ahead and pay it, because I'm like, there's really no point in doing Afterpay, but not everybody has that option, or a Klarna, but not, like I said, not everybody has that option. So I mean, if you have the money, great, pay it off. If not, go ahead and do the Klarna, go ahead and do the Afterpay. That kind of helps you also do payment options. And also Klarna and Afterpay, you can also use it to help pay off your cruise. A lot of people don't know that. If you do your deposit and then your cruise is about let's say you have $1,000, you can do 2 Afterpay gift cards of $500 and just pay it that way. Some people don't think about that either, is that they can do it that way as well. Like if you do Afterpay and your cruise has $1,000 left, you can do a $500 gift card, pay that off, and then in 4 weeks or in 2 months do another $500 gift card and pay it off. So that's also another option, is to pay it off that way. So there's some options right there for you. Comment down below what you prefer, or if you have anything to add to this video, because like I said, I'm still kind of newish. I'm kind of learning the ropes. So if you have anything to add to it, please do, but don't forget to like and subscribe to this video if you found it helpful at all. I'm hoping you found it helpful and you didn't think I was just rambling about nonsense. But if you found it helpful at all, just let me know down below, and also don't forget to like and subscribe, and then also comment down below what you think. Bye, cruisers.